I actually happened to fall in love with the Army when I was in 8th grade. I commonly tell people that I'm the only success story I know from career day. If you close your eyes and you think of a veteran, you're not going to think of somebody that looks like me. You're going to think of likely an old guy in a hat, and if it's somebody in my generation, it's probably a white male, maybe somebody with tattoos. But women veterans have been pouring into society ever since 9/11. Over 345,000 women have deployed since 9/11. Suicide of veterans has gotten a lot of attention over the last couple of years, especially in America. Something that I think would shock a lot of people is that women veterans, when you compare them to their civilian counterparts, are committing suicide at much greater rates than how you compare male veterans to a male civilian, anywhere between 2 and 5 times greater. I think a lot of people forget that in the military, you have every incentive, in fact, you're expected to conform. Your ability to fall in line and take orders, whether you do or don't, impacts your career success. When I first got into the military, I wanted to be a career officer in the Army. It's the difference between me speaking up and saying, no, you can't treat my, woman friend like that. That's sexist. That's sexual harassment. You have to make the decision between speaking up and fighting for your friend or, your career success, or at least that's the way it feels. I've been out, since 2008, and I'm proud to be able to have the opportunity to now advocate on behalf of the community that I belong to. Specifically trying to draw attention to raising awareness and getting greater recognition for women veterans has really opened my eyes to sort of the injustice that's happening to people. There are too few women who feel like, A, their voice isn't heard, or afraid to speak up. And it's no different than, a lot of other minorities in their experience. So it's my job, and I'm taking on the responsibility to make sure that I give them a voice. But I think it's their elected leaders' job to make sure that they get the support and the recognition that they deserve, because we shouldn't actually push it on the women to have to fight for it themselves.